Welcome to What the Fuck is in the Box, the show where we take a couple of minutes to show you literally what comes in the box. Got Mike with me, who has promised he is full of energy today.
Full of energy, and I even have a little bit of a story.
Really? I didn't know about this. now I'm ready. Go.
So I was really excited about this product because I got a ticket last week. No lie. But I got that fast car, you know what I mean?
He does have a fast car.
It's a Prius, and it is mad fast.
It is mad fast.
It's got electric turbochargers.
Super quiet, though. So. How did you get caught?
I get caught out speeding. So I'm definitely excited to review this.
Very good intro. That was good. I'm proud of you.
See ya.
Let's talk about what we got here, guys. We have the Cobra DualPro 360. This is the Cobra version of the Max 360 that came out a few years ago. Basically priced a little bit more affordably, probably best way to say it. I always find the Cobra brand to have a good look to it. I feel like they do a good job with their aesthetics. I feel like it's a nice piece overall from a design standpoint. The box.
Some people might not know Cobra and Escort are owned by the same company, because that's what you're talking about, right? The Max 360.
I didn't even think about that. That's a good point. Look at you. He's full of knowledge today. This guy is on fire.
James came prepared with a paper.
You have notes?
Yep.
I have water.
And you know how much I don't like paper either.
So. You don't like... Oh, that's true. He has nothing on his desk. We keep thinking he quit. Who knew? Anyway, got the Cobra piece here. Box looks very nice. Will look very good in the showrooms. It's got a good display on the back that goes over kind of the key features and pieces. The OLED display, which is a nice piece on this. It does have the OLED display. I'm going to get into it. Mike's going to say everything about it because he has notes, and therefore I'm going to play Stump Mike. So I'm going to ask all kinds of stupid questions. You ready for all that?
There's no such thing as stupid questions, Jared.
What a stupid question that is.
Here's a box, sleeve.
Yes,
good. He's going to keep that because we're going to ship this out. This is getting
It's a
raffled
good
off.
retail one, especially for retailers that put it on display.
Yeah.
I'd say it's actually really good looking.
He likes it. Mikey. Oh, look at that.
Ooh, that is nice. Is that embossed?
It is. Is that what it's called? Is embossed out? I don't know. We're going to go with
yes.
It's
the raised thing.
Raised. It's raised. I think he's right. This we're going to put back here for right now.
It's
What's
pretty
this,
special
Mike?
looking. Instructions. And I always read the instructions.
The whole thing. So you've already.
But I like this because instructions are pretty simple. Just a couple pictures. Super easy.
It is.
It's not a real hard install.
Let me show you why I like these instructions. I like these because it has pictures. And I don't have to read. Good job, Cobra. I appreciate that. All the instructions are illustrated. That's a good job.
I really like that embossing.
It is. It's actually really nice. I wish you guys could kind of, touch and feel. You should buy one. Touch and feel it. But it's a really nice case. Here's the actual kind of piece de resistance. Eric's not here to speak French after I say that. That's the only thing I know in French. Wow. This is really nice. I'm going to take this off. Here you go.
That is nice. So that's not actually silver. That's like a goldish type color, a bronze.
So I think it's a rose gold is what they call that.
Rose gold.
That's for fancy people out there.
That is fancy.
I think that's the color.
So you want me to talk about it or something?
That's the job.
Okay. What's neat about this one is it's got front and rear radar. So when you're going down the street or down the highway, it can tell you if there's somebody getting radar from you or laser in front of you or behind you. Another thing you probably don't really know, difference between, because those radar detectors cost like $100. This one retails for $449.99. So what's the big difference? This one has digital technology on it. So digital signal processing, which it's very similar. Do you know what it is, Drew?
Nope. Baffled.
Do you know the difference between a digital TV and an analog TV?
Yeah.
4K TV versus a tube TV?
That's
about the difference in the technology. So when you're driving down the road, speeding maybe a little, but most likely not, right?
We don't recommend speeding.
It needs to be picking up all different types of frequency, K, KA, laser.
X-band?
Quickly.
What about
X-band?
Ooh,
That's right.
It gets X-band.
That's old, though.
I know.
Well,
That's the
we got
supermarket
one right here.
Yeah, don't.
So the digital helps it do it a lot quicker. So it can actually pick it up quicker and more accurate, more precise, kind of like a 4K TV. So
what do you use the app for?
The app, the iRadar app. So you guys heard like Waze, and Escort's got one like that. But it gives you all the red light cameras. It gives you any type of speed traps that are known. And it also allows instant recording from other users on there that you can get on there. So when you have it on your phone, it'll actually display right on the radar itself, making it convenient.
Cool. What's this?
That is an easy sticky mount. So check this out. So if you guys remember, if you've had a radar detector, some of them where they'd actually clip on. Let's see if I do this right. So it's just magnetically.
The magnet's very strong.
Goes on there. And it's got a pretty neat mount as far as this. So it's kind of like that gummy, sticky part, but if it gets dirty or fuzz on it, you just rinse it off and it's back to brand new. So
Let's put that back on.
that's how it's
Remember, we're raffling
just like
this
that.
off. Don't get dirt on it, Mike.
Don't get dirt.
Don't get dirt. Jeez, you're making
Put
me
the
nervous.
seal back on. Put the seal back
All right,
on.
he's going to work on the seal. I'm going to talk
Christ
about
sakes.
why the magnet mount, because I think that's a big piece to this. For those of you that have the clip mounts or the old models that do have the clip mount, it tends to bounce a lot. So the magnet mount actually does allow for much more secure connection. It actually reduces that bounce when you have a car, aggressive car, fast car, muscle car.
Like my Prius.
In my Prius, 15-inch dubs. In my Prius, dumping my subs. In my Prius,
Like your like your Prius. So a couple buttons on top I really like. They have a volume button up and down. Why is that a big deal? Because some of the other models don't have a volume button. As crazy as that seems, some of the other brands out there don't let you adjust the volume up and down.
Drew, this thing has intelligent filtering.
What does that
Do you
mean?
know what that is?
I'm not intelligent.
So you've
no.
been in a car where it has a radar detector and it never shuts up, haven't you?
I did. I have.
So this has patented filtering on that will reduce any type of continuous ones from like doors at Home Depot or stuff like that. Or now you get it, the blind spot monitoring on certain cars actually triggers it off. But this has the patent technology where it won't do that. So it's a quiet radar.
Is that what the mark button's for?
The mark button, yep. Absolutely.
Ah, see, I knew things.
That is what it is.
What are these for? It looks like bright and sensor.
Bright and sensor. Oh, you're trying to stump me, right?
Yeah.
You know what's really
have
cool about
notes.
this is you don't have to use these buttons per se because the app, when you log into it, you can adjust it all from the app. So you don't have to go through all the little menus on it to try to adjust it, which is really cool because it actually has a lot built into it.
Here's the thing I like the most. If you use a mirror tap, a lot of times your radar detector gets right up on your mirror. It's hard to see or feel the buttons. What I do like, and I'll call out with both the Skycam and the other cam just in case we don't get it on the Skycam, there's a mute button that's separated out here. So if you are getting a signal you don't want to hear anymore, the mute button's really easy to find. It's located right there. It's separate from the other buttons. I think that's a really good touch. Because again, a lot of times they put them with the rest of the cluster here and you're really watching the road, right? Like you're supposed to. Hitting the mute button becomes a little difficult. You really want it to be quick and easy. So I like that they put it off to the side there. What's this, Mikey?
Wait, before you go any farther,
Whoop!
what's that type of TV, the really high-end TV? Not the LED.
OLED?
This has an OLED display on it. Can you believe that?
Shut your
That
mouth.
type of technology is right there on that display. You can't see it because it's not on.
Jaw dropped.
Crystal
You see the
clear.
I literally dropped my jaw.
Multicolor. One other thing I want to say before we move on the easy mount, that one reason for it to come off easy is so you can hide it. $449.99. You don't want this thing stolen out of your car. They'll break the window. Get it. So it's on easy, on and off. You know.
I like how
Park
you're
car,
demoing
throw
it.
it in there.
He's got confidence in this. He demoed that live, people. That's confidence. I wouldn't have done.
Okay, go ahead to your cord.
No, what is the cord?
Is it just a cord?
Yeah. That
Does
looks
it
what
look like
looks
just a cord?
I mean, it's got lights.
It's
and
a fancy
little
cord.
button. What is this all for?
So this is what powers it up. Everything comes in the box to get it going. So this plugs into the radar detector to give it power. This goes into your cigarette lighter. One of the neat thing about it is it does have a US port, so you can still plug in like your phone or whatever device you have. But it also has a mute button on it too. So it's got two. One on the radar, one on there. Because if you're driving down the road, you do get a detector. You don't want to hear it going off the whole time. So you just hit that button, it silence it. You already know that there's somebody trying to get you for speeding. You slow down and move on.
It's really cool, and I know they do have mirror tap versions for this stuff. So on the custom installation side, when you guys are out always looking for those upsell opportunities, those mirror taps are a really nice, seamless way to get these things up there. So don't forget about those brands. We do offer those.
We might even have some end users watching it. And one of the things that's neat about going to your independent retailer that sells these is that they can actually put in there and put it right by your mirror and hide all the wires so it looks clean and professional. So yeah, it is something you can actually do it yourself, but going to one of those independent retailers, those specialty shops, you get a much better job.
And so overall, this is a great piece, great value price point that you talked about earlier. The piece does come with everything you need, right? So it's kind of an all-in-one, but there's some good advancement options out there with like a mirror tap and the mount for the mirrors as well. So this gives you some good options out there. Again, we really appreciate the guys over at Cobra for kind of passing this over to us to go through with you guys. What comes in the box, you get this nice carrying case. So Mike talked about taking it off the windshield if you're parked somewhere. What I like is it does have a nice little net, or you can just do it in the quick kind of grab strap here on the side. It gives you guys those options to store it when you're not using it. You could always put that there and this kind of in here for travel.
Semis traveling if you travel a lot.
Gives you a bunch of different options for it. So this is great to put in your glove box. So when you have it locked away in your glove box when you're not in the car. You don't have to worry about someone seeing it, stealing it, breaking it, anything like that. Because these are a hot commodity, right? This is something everybody wants. So
I'm gonna get one. I don't want to get another speeding ticket.
Mike's getting himself one, so that's great. We are raffling this off. Don't forget, put your dealer number, put your dealer name, however you want to identify yourself. If you're with Dow, we will go ahead and pick the winner through the raffle on that, and we'll get this out there. Mike's going to sign this beautiful box.
They just put it in the
box.
comments?
That's
They just
it.
put it in the comments?
Put it in the comments,
That's pretty
buddy.
cool.
That's it. It's real easy. Also, please subscribe. For the love of God, if you like us, if you like watching us, if you don't like us, subscribe.
You would be surprised
probably more
how
of you.
much Drew lights up when he sees a new subscriber. It's ridiculous. Like, that's all he talks about every morning is, oh, I got a new subscriber. It's kind of getting old, but it's cute. It's pretty cute, though, too.
Can't have happened that many
So
times.
subscribe. It makes him happy.
It makes me happy. If anyone wants to make me happy, that does make me happy.
Hey, people want to make you happy, Drew.
Okay. Mike's going to sign this. I'm going to sign this. Therefore, it will have no value online. It will only have value to you personally. Guys, we appreciate you watching. Thank you again to the guys over at Escort or Cobra. Either way you want to look at it. The Cedar, we really appreciate them giving us this raffle off.
They're awesome.
They're great guys. If you guys haven't worked with them before, we appreciate your business, appreciate your support. We'll see you next time.
Riding to the club, the beat don't drop until I roll up. In my Prius, flashing my keys. In my Prius, mad room for my knees. In my Prius, you won't see me ever hit E with my MPGs. In my Prius.